It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip and Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Second down and 3. They send Ridley in motion. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, it'll lead to some easier and better completions.
And this is going to be a Titans first down. Good running gets him to about the 44. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one into the hands of Jefferson. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. A dive, and he's in! Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Second down, Nix. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going with their second possession. will try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the give, it's Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Well, they say football's a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
They'll go play action with Nix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And back deep for the Titans, it's Mason Kinsey. This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He's got his man, Jefferson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. a man. It's Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. Throwing now from the gun. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Second and 7. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Pollard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He has Lockett over the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. His second touchdown of this first half. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open, and the quarterback delivered a good ball.
Now a run on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Nix. He's got it to tight end, Adam Troutman. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll try to run for it. And Nix with the wise move there at the end sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
They motion the slot man left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. They try the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes 4th down.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action with the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. They get 18 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That caught Tony Pollard.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Pollard. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Again, they try Pollard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
2nd down, Nix. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you.
We'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Dobbins. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Back to throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Here's Dobbins. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he'll run it, and he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face second down and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Throwing is Nix. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Mims sent in motion here. They'll try and run for it. He's going to have a Broncos first down as the defense cannot come up with the big play there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins, and the defense was ready for him this time. did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, first and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Good blocking, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination of the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Out quickly to Lockett. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll give it to Dobbins. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Broncos first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Up the middle they go. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. He's got a receiver wide open left side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out in dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to operate, you just have to imagine there was some sort of breakdown in communication and execution, because he had a lot of room to operate, and that defensive coordinator is not happy.
That is caught. What a throw. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will wind up working out well. He's gonna take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 12 yards on that hookup. First down for Tennessee.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the fourth quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the RPO, a pass taken by Ridley. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. 1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Back to throw. Complete. Ridley on the reception. And And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue.
That one, taken in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Third and 5. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Broncos.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
1st and 10. Slot receiver. Headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Slot man in motion left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll send him over to the left. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Back to the air one more time. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He has Lockett over the middle. And he's going to be taken down. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. Now 2nd and inches. Again, they try Pollard. And he will score again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So here comes 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This a potential game winner. And he has missed this one. No good. And that may have just written a finish to this one.
And you just can't help but feel for a guy in this situation, Mike. I mean, he's got a chance to be the hero. His guys get him down there, put him in position to win the game here late, but he couldn't convert. It's a lonely feeling walking off that field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.